My name is Mohammad Itsam Zafar, founder of Kumak, and Kumak is the developer of leading technology platform for on-demand aerial delivery and logistics services across Pakistan.
Hello, my name is Ruzina Salia and I'm Director of Operations for Kumak. And what Kumak serves, Kumak delivers. Kumak is working on home delivery, and we deliver blood supplies and medicine to remote areas through drones.
I actually belong to a remote area of Azad Kashmir where people have to travel many miles to get the basic health facilities. And even sometimes people collapse in the ways, in the middle of the way. So I was working with some of the clients in United States of America, and they were working on the autonomous drones. So I thought that why not just start this idea in Pakistan. So and let me tell you that before 2 to 3 years ago, there were 124 people who had died in my area due to landsliding in worse weather conditions. And do you know that in worse weather conditions, helicopters cannot operate in these areas. So these are the vehicles, unmanned vehicles, which can operate very stably in worse weather conditions, especially when helicopters cannot operate. So I talked to some of the guys, some of my clients, like, okay, just start this thing in Pakistan, and they were willing to work on this. They were willing to help me with this thing, helping me with the controls and designing the vehicles. So technically, these vehicles actually they can autonomously fly from source to destination and come back to the source by itself. So right now we are done with the minimal viable product in which these vehicles can fly from source to destination and come back to the source. And we are looking for the use cases across the sectors. These are the vehicles which are locally developed, locally designed, and we are creating jobs, opportunities indigenously. It is an indigenous product, and we are looking for using these technologies in across the sectors. Like we can use this thing in mining, in industrial use cases. Like we can use it for serving, for security purposes, for border security. And so we are in the collaboration of we are in the collaboration with agriculture industry. We can use these vehicles in agriculture, but right now our main focus is to supply the blood and medication in the remote areas of Pakistan.
Actually, our go-to strategy is that we would partner up with various hospitals and healthcare centers, and they will promote us, and they will, once it gets started, once this is a paid service, and once someone needs medicine, he would directly call to that health center, and that Tron would supply that medicine. And let me tell you that the whole prescription and everything would be verified by the doctor, so there is no risk or anything involved in this thing. So we carefully observing every step of it, and now we are in the phase of test flight, so we are experimenting various things, like as Tasam told, that this vehicle or this thing has so much potential that it can help any sector or any industry, but currently we are focusing on health sector, and we will trial run this thing with various hospitals and medical centers, and once things go smooth and operations are smooth, then we will scale up this. The adoption of technology in Pakistan is the major challenge. Like people always, I don't know, we are shy, we are not enthusiast. As a nation, we can see that. So the only risk we are facing right now, like, It's not about technology, it's not about money, it's not about investment, it's not about collaboration, but how people would respond to it, how people would adopt this thing. Because 10 years ago, people were not really familiar about smartphones. But but now nobody lives without a smartphone. So we're hopeful that people would adapt it, and inshallah, our partners would support it. Our future partners, we are open for collaborations. We are looking for various opportunities where we can deploy this thing, and we are looking how people would how health industry and how the end customer would.
In Pakistan, more than 70 to 80% of the women are blood anemic in remote and the mountainous regions. So, and the child death rate due to lack of blood and medication is very high. So, we have to think of these use cases, of these technologies. Right now, we are facing some regulatory barriers in Pakistan, but we are in talks with the Civil Aviation Authority and the defense sector. Although we have got certificate from Civil Aviation Authority to operate these drones in monitored areas. So right now we are testing this vehicle, and surely we will be operating in near future. I was actually a technical guy after graduating from university. I mean, every student, every fresh grad has this technology phobia. I mean, in Pakistan there is a big gap. People don't think of being an entrepreneur. We really mainly focus on the getting the job and having a family and just like that. But when I just got in here, all I was thinking and focusing on the product, how to build the product. It was like a phobia for me. But after attending a lot of sessions, thanks to the National Incubation Center, they gave us the opportunity. Now I just realize myself as a big businessman. I can think like a businessman. I know that how the things work. The product actually comes very end. Main thing is the niche market, the whole research in the market research we guys have been doing for 5 to 6 months. I mean, this is actually the biggest thing and this is actually the main thing in any business. So the product comes at very end. So I think I was just had this confusion that I just had this confusion that how anyone can start the business if he or she doesn't have the money. But right now I'm very confident that I mean it's not about the money. You get the funding, you get the investors. All you have to do is to have a good business idea. All you have to think of a problem in the community. You have to realize and you have to think that whether the problem you are solving does it have a need in the market, does it have the need in the society. And there are people out there trying to help you. There are a lot of guys who are helping us. I mean, without those guys this thing could not be possible. This thing we have done, we are done with the basic minimal viable product, as I told you.
National Incubation Center was established back in 2016. So I think it's a great initiative by government. For people like us, for students, it's an open opportunity for everyone, first of all. And then how it helped us, space, in the terms of space, electricity and everything is like free, but in the terms of resources, like if we leave resources, it also helps you to break your assumptions about business. So I think through rigorous training programs and through this so much exposure we get, So we are not like sitting in a room and developing something in techies, and people have that kind of concept about techies. Like, so to learn the business is an art. Like, business is an art. You need to learn each and everything about it. So we tried, we learned, we incubated in the third cycle or third cohort of National Incubation Center, and then we started. Then we were thinking that okay, all we need to do is that developing that solution. But now we have realized that how much these operation matters. Like, we were engineers, we had that engineering background, but we were now we are confident enough that we can run this thing as a product or as a business. So thanks to National Incubation Center.